Now most nights, you'll find him on stage at the Stephen Sondheim Theater in New York, playing one of the best-known literary characters. But his Romeo in And Juliet isn't the Romeo you know.
I come in guns a-blazing an hour into the show with Bon Jovi. So I grew up doing the School of Rock program, which is like an after-school music program. There's one in Charlotte, there's them all over the country, and I grew up singing rock music in bars and stuff in Charlotte. And to enter the stage singing Into My Life by Bon Jovi is so full circle for me. So I went to Northwest School of the Arts. I was there all the way from 6th grade to 12th grade. I did the Blumeys all throughout high school. The castles, and I win a battle or two.
What was that Blumey experience like?
Oh my gosh, the best. It was so much fun to because I knew a lot of people from doing community theater in Charlotte and stuff, just around the area. But to have all my friends, not up West, but other schools CATA and Providence Day and Charlotte Latin and all those a bunch of different schools come together for that week was so much fun. And I remember my first time on the belt stage. It was so.
Yeah, what was that moment the first time on the belt stage?
I'm trying to remember when it was. I think it must have been, well actually the first time I ever was standing on the stage was in the national tour of Once Came Through, and they had a bar set up on stage as the pre-show. So I remember standing on it. Whoa! And then my next time would have been teching our number for the Blumeys with Peter Pan when I was a freshman. And it's just gorgeous. Really cool to be one of the many, because there's so many of us, one of the people who did the Blumeys and went through all the Blumenthal stuff from my age range, and to now be working here.
And now to be the guy who the kids that are in the Blumeys now are going, I can do that someday. Do you think about that?
I do. It was so cool to go back this past day and do that after I'd done How to Dance in Ohio.
Building momentum, the very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. Knowing I'm throwing my best chance away if I have to throw.
But it's to do something that was so close to my heart and a story that mattered so much to me, because this show about autism and I'm autistic. It was such a beautiful thing. I would not trade it anything in the world for having that be the first show I did about.
What would your message be to those high school kids in Charlotte that are thinking about, I hope I get to the belt theater stage, let alone end up here? What would you tell them?
Oh my gosh, I'd say that truly anything is possible, and that the main thing you have to remember is to always work hard and always be humble and always enter the room with a smile and not enter the room with any pretenses that you are better or more deserving. Just come in ready to learn, ready to grow, ready to fail, ready to make mistakes, and what is meant for you will come to you.
Building